At the Game Developers Conference held this week, developer Warren Spector revealed the first teaser for System Shock 3. The teaser is less than a minute long and shows the game's environment and some of the creatures players will encounter in the game. The teaser did not include any information on its release date and which platforms it will be available on. The first System Shock launched back in 1994 and its sequel followed in 1998. If you've been wanting to have another go at Kingdom Hearts 3, but want a more challenging playthrough, we've got some good news for you. Co-director Tai Yasu has revealed that Critical Mode is coming very soon to the game. Yasu made the revelation to Game Informer at this year's Game Developers Conference, adding that the mode will be more technical and offensive, and that is targeted towards players who are good at action games and timing attacks. Nintendo just made it a whole lot easier for everyone to test out their hit third-person shooter, Splatoon 2. Anybody with a Nintendo Switch and an active Nintendo Switch Online subscription can download a special demo for the game from now until March 25th. After downloading, players will get an email from Nintendo with a 7-day free trial eShop code. If you end up wanting to buy the game afterwards, you can do so with a 20% discount from the eShop. Octane has finally landed on Apex Legends. Although the newest legend to join the hit Battle Royale game from Respawn arrives at the same time as the game's Season 1 Battle Pass, he is not part of the Battle Pass. Instead, players will have to purchase him separately, either with 12,000 Legend tokens or 750 Apex coins. Octane is described as a thrill seeker with metal prosthetic legs. As players figure out, the jump pads that appeared briefly in-game serve as his ultimate. House Flipper, the simulation game where players buy dirty houses, then fix them up to sell for profit, is getting new downloadable content this May. The DLC is called Garden Flipper and will allow players to take their home improvement skills to the outside of the house. It will add hundreds of outdoor items, including pools, benches, plants, trees, bashes, gazebos, playhouses, and more. Garden Flipper is set to launch on May 16th for PC.
Next time on The Culling, you and 15 other contestants will
With giants like Fortnite, PUBG, Blackout, and now Apex Legends, it's easy to forget that the Battle Royale trend has given birth to less popular entries that have come and gone. The Killing is the latest to join the list of AKS titles from the genre. The Killing was renamed to The Killing Origins as it transitioned to free-to-play, but developer Savient says that even that move couldn't save the game servers will go dark come May 15th.
These 16 contestants will be the most bloodthirsty, knock blocking, arrow slinging, face chopping, barrel shooting, backstabbing, spear throwing, tree loving.
Bethesda has announced their schedule for this year's Electronic Entertainment Expo or E3. They'll be hosting a press conference on June 9th, which is the Sunday before E3 actually opens at 5:30 p.m. Pacific. That's 12:30 a.m. on the 10th in the UK. Bethesda will be streaming the entire press conference for those who won't be able to attend. A lot of fans are expecting for a proper reveal for Starfield, which Bethesda seems to be teasing in their tweet.
Suggests they will be dastardly, despicable, and downright deadly diseases ahead.
2 Point Hospital is getting new content, thanks to its latest DLC, Peverly Island, which is now available on Steam. Peverly Island brings a new gameplay where players will tackle 3 new scenarios. It also brings new hospitals for players, along with new illnesses and new items. As this is a DLC, players who wish to play this will need a copy of the or copy of the base game, 2 Point Hospital on Steam.
My research suggests there will be dastardly, despicable, and downright deadly diseases ahead. But with stout hearts, we will overcome whatever peril we face. Find the spring, and we can change the future of healthcare. Forever.
EA has confirmed Apex Legends Battle Pass. The Apex Legends Wild Frontier Battle Pass is set for launch on March 19th. This day also marks the game's first season. The Battle Pass is similar to Fortnite's, and it will cost players 950 Apex coins, or roughly $10 in real money. The Battle Pass will allow players to unlock more goodies such as rewards, skins, and cosmetics. Alongside the release of this Battle Pass is also the launch of the game's newest hero, Octane. Open World Shooter Generation Zero are set for launch in a week, and Avalanche Studios has released its launch trailer. The trailer shows players taking on a legion of heavily armed robot minions. In the game, players can use scavenge weapons and their environment to their advantage against enemies. Of course, teamwork will also be crucial. Generation Zero is set in the 1980s in Sweden. The dates for Mortal Kombat 11's closed beta have been revealed. The beta will take place from March 27th until March 31st for players in the Americas and April 1st for the rest of the players. Full details on what players will expect in the closed beta have not been revealed at this time. The beta will be open to players who pre-ordered the game on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Mortal Kombat 11 is set for launch on PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch on April 23rd. Today's feature deal is Yooka-Laylee. It is currently available at the best price of €269, while Steam price is €39.99. Get this game today through our trusted store and save 93% on your CDK purchase. To get more of today's deal, type !deal in the stream chat now. Head over to Allkeyshop.com to compare CDK prices and save more.
Bonnie Ross, boss of 343 Industries Studios, confirmed that Hello the Master Chief Collection for PC won't support Xbox Play Anywhere at launch. So unfortunately, this means that if you own the game on Xbox One, you are still required to purchase it for PC. So Ross continued to express that for now, the primary focus is getting these PC products out the right way. So he also promises that they will be releasing much more information surrounding the collection as we draw closer to launch.
Protect humanity, whatever the cost.
It has been reported that Doom Eternal will be showcased at Bethesda E3 conference. This is no surprise considering Bethesda is the gory first-person shooters publisher. Aside from an in-depth look at the title, Bethesda has managed to keep everything else hush as far as the conference is concerned. Fans of the Doom franchise will be undoubtedly looking forward to the 9th of June, which is when the conference is scheduled to take place. Battlefield 5's Firestorm Battle Royale mode comes with a map that is over 10 times larger than the original Battlefield map. So being 10 times larger than the one of the largest maps in the genre is mind-blowing and unfathomable by some. So however, it doesn't make sense for the map to be humongous considering Firestorm features helicopters, tractors, and lots of other vehicles, bringing the total of 7. So Firestorm launches for all Battlefield 5 players on March 25, 2019. Oculus has announced that Beat Saber will be coming to Oculus Quest as a launch title for the headset release later this year. The chief benefit for Beat Saber being an Oculus Quest is that players can play wireless. This is a plus for Oculus as Beat Saber is already a juggernaut in the developing VR world. So though no precise date has been announced, and the headset is set to be released in spring of this year. So Beat Saber is currently available on PS4 and PC. Everyone who tuned in to GDZ 2019 were blessed with that first look at the long-awaited next entry in the long-running series, Oddworld: The Soul Storm. So Oddworld inhabitants completed a presentation in which they shared several new glimpses at the game, so the biggest of which included a look at one of the game's cinematics. So this video provided all the attendants some very noteworthy footages of the game's visuals. So the best scenes are being announced in 2016. Ben Studios has shown that Days Gone will feature a photo mode, and this photo mode will enable players to pause time to take some beautiful snapshots of the game's world and characters. These features appeal especially to creatives who will undoubtedly have a blast orchestrating mesmerizing moments to be captured. So the photo mode, guys, will not be added via an update following launch like titles that have employed the same features and will instead be available at launch. A new trailer for Seeker Cities That Was has been released, bearing interesting details of the title. So the wonderfully compiled video provides viewers with the bulk of the need-to-know features that will be available to them. So the narrator gives detailed explanations of the game's lore, combat arsenal, combat mechanics, and strategical approaches. So the trailer also showcased quite a few of the enemies and bosses with which the shinobi will tussle to the death. The Division 2 is currently situated at the top of the Yuki charts for being the best-selling game of the week. So this is of course no surprise, as the title was dubbed one of the most likely to do well on the market. It also did not hurt that it was the only big release of the week, and however, despite what the Yuki chart says, The Division 2 is performing significantly poorer sale-wise than its predecessor. So the original had 80% more sales within its first week. Ten Chambers Collective does reveal the roadmap for GTFO and announced its release will be delayed until further notice. According to the developer, it is entering a test stage and its duration is dependent on how quickly it can implement the features, squash the bugs, and nail the balancing. So the developer also assured that players that it is testing the game because it genuinely needs it. So if you desire to view the roadmap, you may visit the game's official website. Daybreak Game Company has launched progression servers, released new content, and then collaborations and celebrations of EverQuest 20th anniversary. Not many titles can boast about being active for multiple decades, so it is truly remarkable what the game has managed to accomplish. There is no greater way to celebrate a milestone this monumental than to reward the fans that have kept the game afloat. So congratulations to Daybreak for creating a true testament of longevity. Square Enix has announced that lineups and events for PAX or PAX East 2019 that will occur from March 28 to 31. So this grand event will take place at the Boston Convention and Exhibition Center. So any eligible person is in attendance can be recipient of special prizes and are also awarded an opportunity to play some of the publisher's best titles. So attendees may even get to play Chocobob's Crystal Hunt or the upcoming Tomb Raider Legends, the board game. Today's feature deal is platform adventure game Owlboy. So it is currently available at the best price of €2.65, while its Steam price is €22.99. Get this game today through our trusted store and save 87% on your City purchase. To get more of today's deal, simply tap an exclamation mark deal on the stream chat now. Head over to Allkeyshop.com to compare City prices and save more.